a month ago we made history because we crowned the first ever Premier Women's Championship trophy holder. That reigning champion will meet in a moment, but first, Ray Lynn, in the eyes of many, I know you're one of them, really the dominant force in the women's division for quite some time.
Well, I like Rachel. You may not know that. I do.
No.
I tend to hide it very well. I don't like how she's pandering to the people right now. That kind of hurts my soul. But Joe, my heart is broken right now because I can't root against Rachel, but I can't root against Katie Arquette. Like, this hurts deep. It's like if somebody asked me, do I want bacon or do I want steak, and I had to choose just one.
Gluttonous mess.
I mean, this is going to be a hell of a competition, a hell of a matchup. But it hurts me.
What are you going to do about it?
Oh, look at her go.
You never wanted to be a referee so bad.
I'm going to don the stripes here. I can't say from personal experience, Tom Dunn does not like when you twerk on him. There is a restraining order in a few states, but be that as it may. You even got to smell her shirt. I bet it smells like peaches.
And Katie has found an underling to display her prized possession.
Good luck for that guy. He gets to be that close to Katie Arquette. I almost dropped it, but maybe a not paid underling, but
good help is hard to find.
Boy, you ain't kidding. Can I get a raise?
Get out of here. Well, Katie Arquette, that's always known to have an entourage, isn't she?
No, absolutely. There's just people want to be around winners, Joe.
For enough money, they will be.
No.
Expensive furs.
Tom Dunn, he's a referee, a coat remover, a twerk pole person thing.
Hey, Kay.
Let's go to Lendl.
Introducing first is the challenger, Ray Lynn.
Hi.
Twerkalicious.
Think you can hear me?
And her opponent from Beverly Hills, California, straight from the red carpet. She is the current Premier Women's Champion, the Queen of the Silver Screen, Katie Arquette.
Hollywood has been a buzz. I mean, you think of the CMAs, the Oscars, the Grammys, the Golden Globes.
What is she doing? What is Rachel doing?
Tom Dunn doesn't know what to do.
I wouldn't either.
Normally when Tom Dunn is that close to a woman, 20s are involved, but...
It's hot in here, I know. Are you done here?
Tom Dunn wanting to be impartial. I respect that. As a man of impartiality myself.
We have great referee staff. Of course Tom's going to be impartial. Bell sounds. And we are underway. Katie and Ray Lynn. Katie really came on strong towards the end of our championship contenders chase at the end of 2019. Got that big win over Valentina Loca. And
She was pulling my hair! She pulled my hair! She pulled my hair! Pulled my hair!
You ever had two women yell at you at once?
well, not often.
Seriously, Kia!
Both athletes trying to one-up each other, and a double clothesline. Ray Lynn and Katie are kind of cut from the same cloth, are they not?
Well, a lot of same attitude, a lot of same personality, a lot of same ideas.
What are they doing? They're both running. And Katie and I think they're trying to cut one another off as they're trying to escape, and they're both scared of one another. What is happening?
Well, they're trying to gain one-upsmanship and gain an advantage, but when you have the same idea as your opponent...
We need the Benny Hill theme. Oh, Katie found her, and Katie the aggressor.
As I was saying earlier, all of Hollywood has been a buzz. There's talk of making Speed 3 with Katie Arquette, or Speed 4 with Katie Arquette, Home Alone 7.
Home Alone 7?
A lot of... actually, potentially, whoever wins this matchup could be the star of the new Home Alone movie.
Is that so?
Absolutely.
I thought we were competing to be the women's champion. What do I know?
That as well. A lot of things in contention for this matchup.
And tempers are raised here between Katie and Ray Lynn.
Well, they both want to be Premier Women's Champion. You would have said if we were talking midway through the year, I think we'd agree that Ray Lynn would have been the odds-on favorite to be the first champion.
Oh, I'd agree with you completely.
we saw her defeat people that hadn't been defeated. We saw her take on everybody. No size, stature, too big, too small for her.
And let's not forget about the athlete that Katie defeated to qualify and win that championship. Of course, Zoe Sky, who's currently representing women's wrestling, Premier, and all of the area overseas in Japan for a few months.
Absolutely. A lot of people said that was an upset from Katie Arquette.
Yeah, I would be one of them.
And she was able to silence the doubters, Joe Dombrowski, and leave the champion. And that's something to be said. That's something you got to respect.
I'm not a doubter. I was on the committee that helped make the match, by the way.
Which I still don't understand why I can't be on the committee. I have ideas. I have things that I can do.
Oh, not things.
I have a lot of things.
Rachel sent in for the ride to the opposite corner. Raylyn going to look for that Ray Cray O, her version of a cutter. But not going to find it there with the Katie Arquette hip attack.
Well, this could be out. She could be knocked out.
There's 2 count only.
When we think about everywhere that Rachel has been, she's been to China, she's been to overseas, which China is overseas.
Thanks.
She's been all over the United States. We've seen her on WOW.
Yeah, women of wrestling.
We've seen her everywhere. But my question
You're
is...
a big Chantilly fan.
I'm a fan of everything she does. But now, do you think she's had time to game plan? I mean, she has been very, very busy. Katie Arquette has been on the silver screen, on the small screen, on the big screen, on the medium-sized screen, in the works of a Netflix reality show, I hear, as well, called the Katie Arquette Show.
Drop on the leg, second time. Well, it's had a lot of creative and focus group meetings to go on with that show title. As Katie missed the final leg drop. Came down hard on the right side of her leg, and Raylyn trips her up. And I do think Raylyn's had time to game plan. Drop kick to right to the center of the spine. I think Raylyn loves and thrives on being the center of attention, and more often than not, she is that when it comes to women's wrestling. Here in Premier, and certainly here in Cleveland as a whole. And Raylyn on top for 2, and the fact that Katie Arquette is carrying around that lovely trophy and she's not, I know sticks in her craw.
Absolutely. She wants to be top of the mountain, queen of the ring, the trophy holder.
Really looking to psych herself up here, charge him with a knee, and I'm not sure if the crowd knows really how to react right now because neither one of these athletes really care about being particularly well liked by the people of Cleveland.
Well, there is one person that Rachel likes, but
that is true.
Well, 2. Me.
Well, you're not in the crowd.
Well, no.
Some might say you belong.
I could get I think you have me confused with somebody else. I could get a much closer look if you would let me leave and get down there, but...
I have you confused with a lot of people, but that's a whole other story. As Raylyn now is zeroing in on the arm of Katie Arquette and looking for a potential submission.
Raylyn, a versatile game, doesn't have a problem throwing hands, doesn't have a problem on a ground game, doesn't have a problem. She will take it to the air a time or 2. Can they both be champion?
No. How would that work? Back kick by Raylyn. Charging it. Katie the spine buster, nicely done. Great offense, into the cover for 2.
You know, I've gone on record and said a number of times, in this area, I think a lot of people look at 2 women as the top of the mountain, and one is Zoe Sky and the other is Raylyn. But right now, when we're talking in Premier, the women's champion, you can't argue the top of the mountain is Katie Arquette. She is the best because she is the champion. And if anybody wants to say otherwise, they have to defeat her.
Yeah, I can't argue with that at all, but you see both these athletes are stirring here, but feeling the worst for wear after this matchup. Hard strike by Raylyn. Katie responds with a knee.
See, a look on Rachel's face just took the wind out of her.
Drop kick nicely done. Into the cover, 2 count only. Wild swing and a miss with a roundhouse kick, and Katie the German suplex. Nobody there in the corner. And Raylyn, handspring, spinning side kick right to the side of the head.
We could be looking at potentially a new champion.
Could be. Fisherman, can she get her over? Katie, no, it's like cradle. Ray Lynn trapped her for 2. Very competitive matchup as we expected. This could go either way.
Certainly 2 evenly matched competitors. I don't think you can say anything that Katie Arquette does now as an upset of any kind. She is obviously a main stage player, if anybody had any doubt.
I'd agree with that. There's a Falcon Arrow. Katie stacks her up and beats her.
There is the winner and still the Premier Women's Champion, the Queen of the Silver Screen, Katie Arquette.
Joe, all jokes aside, everything that I say, this is what professional wrestling is. Not putting a qualifier on it of women's wrestling. This is what professional wrestling is. Could have gone either way. Katie Arquette, still the victor, month after month after month. She shuts more people up. She proves why she is the women's champion. And, well, I'm excited to see what happens next for both individuals. And I'm going to go down there and congratulate.
No, you're going to stay here. There's a ton of championship contenders that have their eye on this matchup. Zoe Sky and a number of others. But Katie Arquette is the queen of Premier here tonight and into 2020.